We are about 36 hours away from the U.S. presidential debate, the first and probably only time Kamala Harris and Donald Trump will take the same stage. Pennsylvania gears up for the special event. Here's how Americans feel about the two nominees. First, we are looking at a New York Times and Siena poll, where for the first time in weeks, Trump is leading Harris nationally. While Harris has managed to turn around the polls since incumbent Joe Biden's exit, the numbers are still neck and neck. The polling was done between September 3rd to the 6th. Elections in the U.S. aren't decided on the national tally. They are calculated state by state, which ends up making a handful of states, well, the kingmakers. They are often referred to as swing states, and while they change each election cycle, this time there are 7 of them. So let's look at CBS News and YouGov poll that looks at the swing states. The poll suggested that Harris was narrowly ahead in Wisconsin and Michigan and tied in 5 other swing states: Nevada, Georgia, North Carolina, Arizona, as well as Pennsylvania. Keeping the margin of error in mind, these polls are a confirmation that each candidate retains a remarkably stable base of loyalists, almost evenly split across the country. It is important to note that Donald Trump continues to defy all odds despite his historic status as, quote, being a convicted criminal. The latest polling confirms that the Republicans are resting their loyalties with him, and he might even be able to convert some independents. When it comes to the issues on the ballot, Trump is doing exceedingly well. He takes the prize in economy and inflation, while Harris is leading in housing and cognitive skills. The polling was done between September 3rd and 6th. The election is already chaotic, with 81-year-old Biden dropping out amid concerns over his age and cognitive abilities, Donald Trump narrowly surviving an assassination attempt, and growing fears that Donald Trump again might refuse to concede if he loses in November. These numbers indicate that Tuesday's presidential debate could be a crucial moment in the upcoming U.S. presidential election in November. And of course, we will be covering all of that here on WION with pre and post debate coverage. So don't forget to stay tuned.
Unburdened by what has been. There are those.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.